Hi everybody, it's Chrissy here again. So today I have a poem that I wrote called Road Rage, and I performed it this past May, May 4th, at the Massachusetts Poetry Festival Slam Poetry Contest with my slam poetry group from my college, and we actually won, which was really, really great. Um, I don't remember what my score every poem was individually judged, and then we were judged as a group. And I don't remember what my personal score was, and honestly, I didn't care because I was just so hyped for all my friends who also did amazing poems. But I have been really working on my poetry a lot. It's something that I got into when I was, I guess, in middle school, and it was all very angsty middle school poetry. And I kind of put it away for a really long time, and I finally got back into it this year. And it's something that I really want to start sharing with people more often because I think by sharing it, I become more encouraged to continue it and I get better because I hear myself saying it and I hear myself reading it out loud and I get people's feedback and I get used to performing it, which is really a nice feeling. So hopefully I will also post a video soon of me performing it at the Massachusetts Poetry Festival in Salem, May of this year. So this again is Road Rage. I have been told about warning signs over and over again. Excessive jealousy, possessiveness, and control issues are all yellow lights. Slow down. Violence is a red light. Stop short. Hit the brakes. Nobody told me about the other signs I was supposed to obey. Nobody told me that just because someone drifts across the barrier into your life does not mean that they won't speed out the same way. I thought I would know if I was being hurt. I thought meeting someone like you would be a car crash, a bright red stop sign, a flashing light that says, "Do not cross." Instead, I came upon a green light on a bumpy road and did not think to recalculate the route. It's not like I haven't been on an unpaved road before, it's just that this time is different. Like the car is safer now, like I'm a better driver now, as if my seatbelt hadn't been on the last time, as if the airbags hadn't deployed the last time, as if there hadn't still been an accident last time. I had no broken bones, no trips to the emergency room to prove that I was wounded, no ambulance came to my aid. I'm starting to think that if I had shown you the blood and asked for gauze, you would have handed me a gun instead, thinking that was the better solution. For months, I tell myself I should have known, should have checked the side mirrors, shouldn't have relied so much on the rearview camera, should have double-checked my blind spot, should have hit the brakes sooner. I replay over and over all the times I gave pieces of myself away, thinking I was delivering stained glass lovingly wrapped into hands that would hold it gently. Instead, I was handing ammo to assault rifles and expecting them not to load. I should have known that people who grew up with guns in the back seat will one day learn to point them at pedestrians. I should have known that just because the blows were not meant for me does not mean that I didn't feel the impact. My pain should have been enough proof. You turned me into a crime scene of broken glass and splintered bones, and a heart covered in fingerprints that don't belong to anyone anymore. The way we were is a police line I cannot bring myself to cross. When I realized how lucky I was to make it out of the wreck alive, I showed you the damage and found out that my insurance didn't cover it. You thought the wounds were minor enough that you could leave without a goodbye. You put the cast on the bone that wasn't broken. You cauterized the wound after I bled out on the ground in front of you. There are red footprints there that I have to remind myself not to follow. Even now, when the sirens begin to sound, I think of you, even if a reunion would mean standing in the middle of a busy intersection or laying on the road during rush hour. I'm a sports car heading towards a cliff with lead on the accelerator, and you were the emergency brake, until you also became the gasoline. And now I do not cross police lines. You are on the other side of the yellow tape, and I know better than to wait for you to cross back to me. Thank you, guys. I'm sorry for the background noise. my brother's playing video games. But I really hope you enjoyed that. I started writing it a few years ago after some stuff happened in school, but I really worked on it with my slam poetry group, and my writing group in school this year, and getting to perform in at Mass Poetry Festival among such brilliant writers from my school and from the other schools participating was really an honor. It was really, really great, and it was also one of the last weekends I spent with my friends before a lot of us graduated, so this poem will always have a special place in my heart. I hope you guys enjoyed it.